It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we're going to see Travis Etienne. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Jags and the Texans, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Josh Hines-Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Stroud. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And Stroud now to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. From midfield now, Lawrence. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Draw play, Etienne. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. You look at the defense for these Texans. Now, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Now Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Well, now how about this return? The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's good for the Jaguars.
They go play action now. Lawrence. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. belly. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the most productive QBs in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yardage. Fighting through, and he's got space. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Now Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll look to Etienne to start things out. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. Gets through and now an opening. Still on his feet. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Throwing now is Stroud. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
For a Jaguars
Now Lawrence to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Back to throw. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan from 4 yards out. And the Texans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. On the counter, Etienne. A gain of 3, second down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. On second down, ETN once more. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Will Anderson.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie us at 24 all.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. Down to about the 32.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime.
Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Stroud working out of the gun.
His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Stroud.
Left side caught by Diggs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Stroud to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud will look to throw once more.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. He'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Stroud sets up the play action. That's caught again by Schultz.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Stroud.
Steps away to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jermaine Johnson able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Here's 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 6. A little over 1.5 minutes remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down.
Connects with Duvernay.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Lawrence. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here's Lawrence.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Eluding the pressure right.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
To a knee goes Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Texans, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.